a while, you freaking bastards!
Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead.
Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
Hey! You're freaking acting strange. Something seems different.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like a day and a half at most.
How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that is. Look at your faces right now. It's sublime. That's what I wanted to say the moment you went into the hope of despair.
Don't tell me you pretend to be dead and all for that moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, it's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut your past so full of hope and begin to despair at a future ahead of you. I want y'all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
No! We were supposed to get out of here!
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here! And besides, life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
The point?
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of school life here.
I knew it. You're hiding some kind of secret. But I connected the antenna, so why is it showing us surveillance footage?
Look how attentive you are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you all in a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming on its antenna.
Huh? But what does it all mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcasted live in the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning.
But what? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
It can't be. Have they taken over the airways somehow? The camera feed is being broadcasted. No way! That's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that. All you need to do is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airways is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do that without a reason? It was all to captivate the audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of Despair-Based Production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would go crazy.
Yeah, there's no way this wouldn't have tried to come to rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
Huh?
yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at what their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think it's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomically large resource.
Yup, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's the secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like,
Oh my.
class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it all that you've got, okay? Okay, things are getting pretty crazy from here on out. You're in a heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hee. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All that we're left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought we finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about the class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, this is obviously part's obvious. The class trial is a class trial. But it means that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is.
Figure out who killed Kyoko? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikasabi was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And Monokuma is still alive and active. That means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikasabi, isn't dead. So naturally, that body must belong to her. So, it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. It's obviously Junko. It's got her same frame. Unless it's Kyoko. Let me see what Kyoko's body looks like. Kyoko. Danganronpa. What type of shoes does he wear? Okay. I don't think those are the same. Okay, they might be the same shoes. Do they? No. That's obviously Junko's shoes. Junko. Yeah, that's obviously Junko's shoes because of first of all, the red laces on the boots. Obviously the red like boots, and then her fingernails and the bow, the red bow right there. That's obviously Junko. Obviously. Or Mukuro Ikasabe dressed up as Junko. It's either the original Junko, yeah, the twin. It's either the cop. No, the copy doesn't have a bow. The real one has a bow. Okay. So was it the real Junko or is it the fake Junko? Because they could have just used the fake Junko that died originally. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay.
Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, that's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself.
Myself?
Anyways, we better begin.
But
But, if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in the school life.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have any time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So, I'm gonna begin my search. If you value your lives, you'd put everything you have into this. And that is how the game works, after all. Investigate. Oh no! Ooh, what is this music? Ooh! Ooh! I love it. Oh.
Well, I better start by checking the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed with a single time with a knife, which completely went through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with their wounds, but these were at least several days old. So, even the Monokuma file doesn't even tell us who the victim really was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice but to investigate. I had to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I had to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden.
Dude, that... Oh yeah, it started again. Ooh.
Woohoo! Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of the handbook. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what they always do.
Alright, that's the knife that obviously got stolen from me. Obviously.
Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over. Here.
What am I doing? Alright.
The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to the back. Yeah, gun year. It's gun year. Does that mean the knife caused the fatal injury? I don't think so. Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is it? It is! That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. Huh? This is getting really weird. There's just way too many strange coincidences. Whoever that person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe the masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, it was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and then maybe And if it really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added to the truth bullet section in the handbook. Oh, why is it so good? Why is the music so epic? What is this? Look at these fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but feels like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. What the hell is that? Okay. Fragments near the dead body have been added to the truth bullet section in the handbook. Alright. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Alright, let's look at the tattoo. Huh? There's something weird in the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. But they seem to get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the truth bullet section in the handbook. There's also something in the back of the right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've been seeing anything like it before. Tattoo of the right hand has just been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. The upper half of the body got set on fire in an explosion, totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because I got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. Bruh. There isn't, right? Exploding body analysis. Ah! Thank you, Fairy You, for the follow. You scared me. Okay. So fast. What's wrong? Why are you saying so fast? I'm very confused. Ha 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 ha. She was hot and wet. Right. Alright. Back to the gameplay. It's fine, don't worry about it. I scare myself because the notification is so loud on my end. It's like bring. Yeah, don't worry about it. Body. Alright. Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section in the handbook. The lower half of the body isn't wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half of the got set on fire, which means the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? What else do I have to investigate? I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't even look at the face. Or the white jacket the victim was wearing got burned up. There's only one part of the piece left. The boots? What can I look? Okay, those three parts I already clicked on. Alright, let's exit. Yes. What else can I do in this situation? Talk to people? Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to people.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
Oh, well, I was thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did in this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed out for dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Choku went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. That time was... What time was it then?
Now then, Kyoko, what time was it?
Well, when left the body, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it was probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to be right around 9 o'clock.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, it has to be added to the triplet section in the handbook. Alright, Yakuya.
Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk with you.
Talk? What did you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime have to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after midnight.
How do you know that for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. And I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of the time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived that last night, there was nobody here.
In other words,
So, the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However,
I think it's Monokuma? I don't know. I honestly don't know who it is. But based like on who it is or what I think who it is, I think it's the Junko from like the first round that got murdered by Monokuma. And then like they're using it now. I think that's what they're doing. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Because it might be a new Junko. I don't know. Because twins. I'm not sure. And who killed them? I have no idea. All we know, she was hot and wet. We don't know that. I don't know. Because we just saw, yeah. We saw her die, but there was never a body announcement thing. And it was barely now. I don't know. Because, like, when Monokuma was like, "Good year!" And then boom, 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 boom. Spears of death. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gotten this far. We'll see when we get there but like, from what I see, it looks like Junko, straight up. I'm gonna show you one more time. Okay. So, the two possible people it might be is Kyoko and Junko. Okay, so this is Kyoko. Okay, don't look at that one. This is Kyoko's boots. She wears gloves, so we don't know if she has anything under the gloves. But this is Junko. She definitely doesn't have anything on her hands. But she definitely does have the boots. And the ribbon. Now, if we look at Mukuro Ikusabe, that is the fake Junko. The Junko that replaced the original Junko. The one with the small bazongas. Because real Junko has big bazongas. Do you follow? Big bazongas. Small bazongas. Plus padding. Okay, so they are twins. What's Q and D? Q and D. Oh, and Monokuma is there. Okay, so if we take to considering that the wound goes all the way through the body, this could be the answer, because that's what they said that the death was. And they said that the body was a couple days old. Is what, what's his name said? Plus, Mukuro is also wearing the laces like that. Ah, we found out who it is. Click to see spoiler. If you look very closely, okay, how do I zoom in? If you look very closely, you could see that it was Mukuro. Because she is an assassin. Now, from that information, it was Mukuro dressed up as Junko from the first round being framed as the new body. Washao. Moving on. As I said, I knew it. I knew it. I have these down, but like, who placed the new evidence could most likely, in fact, be Junko herself. But whether they could choose a dead person or not is the question. Can they choose the 16th player? Can they choose the person themselves? Who is Mukuro Ikusabe? The 16th student. The ultimate despair. Technically, they were... I think their actual, like, moniker was the ultimate assassin. If I'm completely honest.